Yes, sir. We are live, and the Sacramento Kings have officially ended the 16-year drought. We have come such a long way, Cowbell Kingdom Nation. We have come 16 years. Now think about this. The last time the Kings made the playoffs, I was 14 years old. My goddaughter was just born. Kevin Martin hit that buzzer beater in Game 3 against the Spurs. So many things to reflect on. An emotional moment for so many Kings fans worldwide, from every different country that follows the Sacramento Kings and follows this show. And we've got people from Asia, from Australia, from Germany, from Spain. So many Kings fans globally have suffered as a basketball fan through purgatory for so long that this is the moment where we can all rejoice and just get this monkey off the back. Like it's over. like you're the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. They went from being one of the worst to the number 3 seed. That is an incredible turnaround. I am lost for words. The game didn't even matter today. Obviously, we knew they were going to win the game. They were 14.5-point favorites. This stream is about you guys. The link is in the bio. It's pinned. I want you guys to call in, whether it be 5 seconds, a minute, 2, 3, whatever. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear that joy from you guys. That's what I want to hear right now, man. This game doesn't matter. Obviously, huge set of kudos to Keegan Murray, who broke the record. That's incredible, by the way. This guy is a rookie. He's already one of the best shooters in basketball. Like, that dude has a strap, and he's going to be big time in the playoffs. Hopefully, cross your fingers that he continues to shoot the rock the way he has all season long at such an efficient rate on high volume. Like, Keegan Murray is just a shooting beast at 6'8". I mean, that dude got a strap. DeAaron Fox, he finally did it. Y'all remember that iconic video he made for the Players Tribune saying he wanted to get the Kings out of this misery, out of this purgatory? He finally did it. He had a lot of help with Domantas, Sabonis, All-NBA center, triple-double machine. Holy cow, man, the king of the fourth quarter. What a year, y'all. What a year. No, I'm 42 years old and I actually cried tonight. That is incredible, man. God bless your heart, Noah. I know you're watching from Memphis, I believe. I'm in Maryland and in my bed, man, but I'm elated. God bless you too, Jason T, man. Man, I love you guys, man. Hit the like button. Let's go, baby. Holy cow. What a night to rejoice. Yes, sir. Light the beam. Light the beam. So my birthday is on April 8th, man. So yes, it's an early birthday for me, for sure. In 2 weeks or so, I'm gonna be 30. It took the Kings to make the play. It took me to turn 30 for them to make the playoffs. That's crazy. Like, think about that. It really has been 16 years. That's crazy. That's nothing to laugh about, really. But it's over. What's up, Josh? How's everybody doing, man? Let's go, man. Light the beam. Is E-Man coming on? E-Man gotta come on, bro. E-Man gotta come on, bro. I'm gonna text him right now. What a night. What a night. That is incredible, man. Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link in the bio if you guys don't already see it. I just want to hear from you guys, man. This is about you guys. Mitch, what's up, bro? Even trying to fly out for the game of the playoffs, man, it's gonna be hard to get your hands on those tickets. I'm trying to get my hands on those tickets. I'm trying to go as a fan. Obviously, I got my media pass, but I'm trying to go as a fan and just experience and live in the moment, live through all those emotions. I was super emotional last game where we couldn't close the game. In the beginning of the game, I was like kind of tearing up. I'm like, damn, like this is energy at its highest. This is what it's all about. And then they lost the game. I didn't tell you guys, I was so emotional like the first 5 minutes of the game. I'm like, damn, I'm really tearing up in the media box. I was like, damn. But they got the job done today. I actually went to confession. I was like, man, God, forgive me for all my sins. Let's clinch a playoff spot. And they clinched the playoff spot. No, but seriously, I actually did go to confession. And I feel good. I feel good. Every Kings fan should feel good. It's a new era of Kings basketball. It's a new era in Sacramento, California. And everybody outside of it that follows this team, that is proud, that at one point they lived here or they want to live here. They have aspirations to come and live here in this great city of Sacramento. Whatever the case may be, God bless you guys, man. It's been a ride, and I want to hear from you guys. Mitch says we have Coach of the Year, Executive of the Year, Rookie, 3-point record. We also have the Clutch Player of the Year and 2 All-Stars. We have won the division and home court advantage. That is insane. That is insane, man. Wow. Okay, so we got Karen S on the line. Let me get you in real fast and put the light the beam. Put the light the beam real fast. Okay, Karen. Let me see real quick. We're gonna put Karen on. Karen, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Oh man, how do you feel?
Great! I can't believe it. I didn't get to watch the game, though. I only got to see the score.
It's all good, man.
It is all good. It's fantastic.
It really
the Kings have been fighting for all these years. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Well, I appreciate you for calling in, man. I appreciate you for calling in. I'm going to get the rest of the people on, Karen. God bless you. That was Karen, man. The audio was kind of shaky there, but we appreciate you calling in. Let's get John on the line. John, what's up, my brother?
What's up, my 2-9 brother?
Oh, man, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's crazy to think it's been 16 freaking years.
That's insane. That's really. I was 14 years old.
Like it's yeah, I was in middle school, man. It's wild to think we didn't have the iPhone. We didn't have our first black president. We barely even had social media.
That's crazy.
It's wild. And you know, to all the fans out there that have had loved ones that were Kings fans that have passed between now and then, you know, I was thinking about that tonight. I was like, that's incredible. But this team, man, they're doing really well. And I know people are worried about the Warriors and Clippers, rightfully so. But this team's different, man. It's just different. They play like a team. It's not one guy which is playing hero ball the entire time. And it's incredible, man. I'll let you go, but thanks for letting me check in with you.
Man, God bless you, bro. Please call in more often. Love hearing from you, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, brother. Take care.
All right, John. All right, so let's get on Jack Glenn. Mr. Glenn, how are you? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Mr. Jack Glenn? You're on the screen. No? Jack, you're on, buddy. No? You don't hear us? Call back, man. Let's keep getting the calls in, man. Let's keep getting the calls in, yo. The link is in the bio. All you got to do is click that link. It's super easy. All right, here we go. Jack, can you hear us?
Oh, I can't hear you, man.
There it is. There it is. I can hear you now.
Oh, man. Well, I can't hear you, but I just wanted to tell you that I've been a Kings fan since I was a baby, and that, like, there ain't nothing better. And it's been a grind. It's been a god dang grind. And I'm going to fly out to Sacramento for a game, and woo, I'm ready. I flew out in January, and I'm ready for another one.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
All right, brother. Appreciate you calling in.
Let's go, baby.
Woo! That was Jack right there, man. Appreciate you calling in. Hold up, Vince. Hold. Give me 1 second. Man, you guys are on one tonight. Let's go. Henry, bro, 6 a.m. in London. I'm so glad the late nights are finally bit off. I'm so proud of this team. Man, my guy, Henry Welshman. My guy's an England fan. Shout out to the England people out there, man. Wow, we got Mr. Christian Pulisic playing at Chelsea. We got a ton of other national players playing in England as well, man. It's such an honor and a privilege to really, talk to you guys, converse all the time in the DMs. I wish a quarter of you would join the live stream. I talk to so many of you like every other day, man. Let's get Vince on. Vince, what's up, brother?
Bro, light the beam.
You did it.
17 years, 16 seasons.
That's crazy.
Who called this
during
not even preseason?
Last year.
The hiring of Michael Malone. Who called this?
Bro, you're a genius. You're a genius.
Not a genius. I just make miracles happen.
Today I love that. I love that. I love that one. What a moment, huh?
Dude.
You gotta text Joe. I'm actually texting Joe. I need Joe to call in, man. Joe was like, this must be a dream. It's a miracle.
Me that too.
You gotta love it,
man,
bro.
Dude. Just think about 4 years ago where this team was.
Incredible.
Think about, and I just tweeted about it, and I'm telling everyone, go leave comments in there, because it's think of anything. The Nick rocks. The Kings are moving. Vivek's too involved in the team. Why would you trade away Tyrese Halliburton for Domantas Sabonis? Other people are saying viral meningitis, the Liddy committee, all of these other things where the Kings tried to make it good, but it just never panned out, and they never lived up to their expectations to now see this team make the playoffs, crazy. And not just make the playoffs, but be the number 3 seed in the Western Conference, and will be hosting a playoff series in Sacramento.
That's crazy.
On top of that, they're the number 1 offense in the NBA.
That's crazy. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Dude,
this is for y'all, man.
It's legit. It's almost it's one of the worst movies you'd ever want to watch. It's nothing but sadness the entire time. But finally, after years, what's that movie? What is it? Life. Oh my gosh, what's the name of that movie where it's life is happiness, where the entire movie's sad, but at the end of the day, it turns out to be a happy movie at the end of it. I can't think of the name of the movie. It's an older movie. I think it came out in the early 90s. My gosh, I can't remember what the movie's called, but it feels like night, that.
Bro.
It's insane. It's insane.
What a night.
And then on top of it, to cap it, it sucks that it wasn't in Sacramento when they were here, but. Yeah. Let's think about the history that this team has with Portland and how much Dame has always just killed the Kings, and the just those little games when you're watching them play, then the Kings can never overcome a fourth quarter scoring barrage from this team. To now they're that fourth quarter team. Bro, they're now the team that you can't slow down.
They turn it on like that.
It's Mr. Fourth Quarter. It's Ox and Fox time. It's just everything that this Kings team is doing is everything that you've been wanting to see from them for so long. And in 17 years, 16 seasons, it has finally happened. The Sacramento Kings are hosting a playoff series in Sacramento.
Light the beam.
Light the fucking beam, bro.
Oh my God.
I was a fan first. Before we ever started writing and covering these teams, I've been living in Sacramento my whole life. I don't do fandom things very often.
You don't. But that's why I'm so shocked.
But in this moment, I have to. The last time the Kings made the playoffs, I was 13 years old.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 30.
I'm about to. I was 13 too. Then I'm about to turn 30 in 2 weeks. I thought I was 14. I had just turned 14 because it was Spurs Kings when Kmart hit that buzzer beater, Game 3 in the playoffs. Like, that's crazy. Like, my goddaughter was just
everything
born.
everything that's going through my head, Leo, is just literally the things that we went through at the start of it. Like when you and I started working in together, and then me just covering. Like when I first started covering the Kings was back in 2011, when the Maloof still owned the team. Thomas Robinson just got drafted. Like that's when I started covering the Kings.
That guy.
And then now to see like that whole boogie, like firing Coach Michael Malone and how big of a mistake that was. NBA or ESPN used to have a segment called "As the Kings Turn," just to roast how the Kings were making mistake after mistake. To now, they're doing nothing but talking about them in a positive light. They have a real team.
That's crazy.
And you have to get
How do you
excited.
feel about these dudes, about everybody wanting to aim for the Kings, though? Like, is that like a disrespect or is that like a compliment?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
I mean, it's something that some people still don't believe it. Like, it's like, oh, this is a cool story. Next year is going to be like, can they replicate what they did last season into this season?
100%.
Are they going to make the additions that's needed to improve, obviously, defensively? Right. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. They're ranked 25th in the NBA right now.
100%.
But their offense is number 1.
That's crazy.
And another thing that they're going to think is their offense, because it's so fast, isn't going to work in the half court. The last time I hopped on the show with you, it's like a lot of this came from still being able to work fast and half court sets. This Princeton offense is working, and it's working at a fast pace. Oh man, I think it's a compliment. I also think they're a force to be reckoned with if they get the right matchups all the way through. Obviously, you don't want to see them facing off against Phoenix in the first round, but if they can face off against a team like Minnesota, who is finding their stride,
I don't even know anymore. I was saying Minnesota, but now I'm like
they're scary. They're big. They have everything to counter. They have everything to counter what the Kings throw at them.
And like they made all the adjustments in the second half to stop Fox. Fox was cooking them, and then they just closed the gaps on him, and they made everybody else beat them pretty much. And that's what I keep telling you is going to happen.
I think their absolute best first round matchup would be the Dallas Mavericks. That would be the best matchup for them, and that's still a scary matchup where I think the Kings enter that series as underdogs in almost every game.
I don't think they're underdogs against Dallas. I think it's like -2 Kings.
No, I think with Luka and Kyrie and their ability to shoot the ball like crazy, they can get hot at any time. And the Kings don't have anyone that can really stop them. I think that the bookmakers would always have Dallas being the betting favorite. At least, unless the Kings, like if Kings steal game 1, and it's not even a steal because they're at home.
Yeah, they're home.
But if they're able to get game 1, even as underdogs, they may be the favorite in game 2 in that series. But they would, I think the bettors and everyone would have Dallas as the favorites heading into even that series. The Kings will not be a favorite in the series unless they get the right matchup. And could it be the Clippers? Could it be the Timberwolves? Could it be? I mean, there's a lot of teams.
The Clippers beat the Grizzlies tonight. How about that? With no Kawhi.
No Kawhi tonight either?
No Kawhi
no
tonight.
Paul George.
No Kawhi. Last second sat out. It was a scratch. And, there were some bets going to the Clippers. And I was like, man, should we? And then everybody probably jumped on the Grizzlies. And then they just beat them, which is good for the Kings. Like, is there a little bit of hope for number 2? Or are you like, it's over?
At this point, I really don't care. I think the whole point was just to make the playoffs. The fact that they're the number 3 seed is amazing.
It has to matter because they'll face Memphis at home if they face Memphis in that second round, which that's the matchup that it's going to happen. So that number 2 seed
I would love to see a Kings versus Memphis matchup.
Yeah, but that means they would have home court advantage if they don't get number 2. So
look, we have after today's loss, Dallas is on the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
On the play-in.
Let's show the standings real fast. Here we go. We got Dallas on the outside. Oklahoma, what a story. My guy SGA, man, doing big things out there. 38-39 with that team. Can you imagine if he had like a Sabonis?
Chet Holmgren.
Or that.
What would that do?
Or that. Or that.
I mean, I mean, think about it. I mean, that's two crazy stories. Like,
It
the
is.
Oklahoma City Thunder were supposed to be rebuilding this year.
The worst
This
team.
wasn't their year.
Yeah.
But they're a gritty team. Jalen Williams is a player. Jalen
Player.
E.N. is a player.
That guy is good. That guy is good.
That's also a matchup I would love to see the Kings have in the first round. I'm just gonna put it that way too.
Yeah. But they're not going to face them because, well, I mean, there's still a chance if they get, if they get like 7.
Yeah.
No,
It's just.
I mean, they would have to jump to 6. I don't think.
How many games back are the Kings from the 2 seed?
There are 2 games in the loss column. I mean, they're
2 games in loss. So what is that?
2 games.
Like 2.5
period.
games. 2 games.
Just 2 games.
2 games back.
And there's like
Yeah,
6.
man,
there's like 6 to go, so it's not crazy to think because Memphis has the Pelicans twice, I believe, and the Pelicans are fighting for their lives too. So,
as of right now in the play-in, you'd have the Timberwolves versus OKC, and you'd have the Lakers versus the Pelicans for the 8th seed.
That's crazy.
That is a game. Those are 2 very interesting games, and the Lakers are starting to find their stride too.
Damn, that is crazy.
It's a wild time in the Western Conference. Do you think this is one of the worst Western Conferences, and the Kings are finding like their rhythm now, like at the perfect time,
I don't
because
think
the
so.
West is a lot weaker?
I don't think so, honestly. I think
I read an article about that today where
that's
like, they're
bullshit
like the West.
because the Lakers got better at the deadline. The Mavericks are still in flux, but in theory, if they slow down the game, 2 superstars can really micromanage a game, which they have the talent to actually do it. It's all in Christian Wood. I mean, he's the X factor for Dallas for them to make a run, and potentially keep Kyrie. Then you see that Bill Simmons shit that came out with LeBron's going there, Draymond's going there. So that would have Luka, Kyrie, LeBron, and Draymond. That would be hella scary. I'm not gonna lie.
You hear what Kyrie said about Dallas today?
What? No, what did he say?
It said they asked how's your time in Dallas been so far, and he responded in the presser today after their loss, and it's been kind of a shit show.
Wow, he said that.
Yeah, or something of that nature. I mean, it was pretty as blunt as I pretty much as blunt as I said it. I can look it up for you, but yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I mean, pretty much.
Just to think about a few more of these things, it says ruining the season when we had the scores by trading Iman Shumpert and then hiring Luke Walton was a devastating loss. Said, I'm never letting go of Kangs. It's a term endearment for me. Kangs forever.
Facts. They're the Kings.
First round,
every
but then
time
you got those haters that say first round
Kangs.
exit.
Yeah, and we got a ton of comments on Instagram too. But yes, it's there's a lot. I mean, I don't really blame those people that think that the Kings are going to get them in the first round. I mean, they very well could if they get the wrong matchup. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I think everybody going to get smacked by the Kings. I don't believe that in my heart because the Kings have a huge deficiency on defense. They're not very good there. And in the playoffs, you got to be able to at least play either the first or second quarter, and they have failed to do that all season long. They turn up in the third and fourth, mostly the fourth, and as of late, the third. But I don't know if that's enough to win games in the playoffs, where games like the other night where they made 5 3-pointers total against the T-Wolves, where they struggle against lane, that could very well happen again in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say, oh, they're gonna destroy whoever they face. It's like, no, I mean, I'm being fair. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Who wins in a matchup between the Kings and the Pelicans if Zion's back? They say he could be back for the last 2 games of the season.
I think the Kings would beat them. Just on the fact of, well, it's hard to say because like when I saw them play with everybody but Zion, there's something wrong with that team. I keep saying I know as of late they've been on a roll, but
they were really good in the middle of the season too. If they get hot at the right time, they could be a scary team.
Yeah. I mean, they're good. I mean, they're definitely better on paper. You know, if you go by paper, like games aren't played on paper. There's coaching.
I don't know if their bench is. I mean, their bench is deeper, but I don't know if their bench is better. Like if you go Jose Alvarado or Davion Mitchell,
think they have
Jose
a better
Alvarado's
coach.
a better overall player.
And then I don't think I don't think they have a better coach. I think we have a better coach.
Yeah, X's and O's wise, I think Mike Brown's a better coach.
So there's all that. And then you got the biggest X factor, DeAaron Fox, king of the fourth quarter. Like, this is his time to shine. This is his time to say, man, Leo, I got your back, man. I'm going to be a top 10 player in the playoffs. That's what I want to see, bro. That's what I want to see.
If the Kings make it out of the first round of the playoffs, no matter who they face, I'm damn near willing to do something crazy. Damn near willing to do something crazy.
Oh,
when's the last time the Kings got out of the first round of the playoffs?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
2003, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last
20
time they
years
got out of
ago?
the first round. That's a whole other drought now. That's a whole other drought that needs to be broken.
Oh my
It's
God!
a wild
what
time,
a
man.
night, man! What a night tonight, man! We can keep talking playoffs, man. But what has been the most iconic, memorable moment this season for you? Is there a game that stands out?
This moment for me, the most iconic moment, I think it was when the Kings were down. I can't remember who the opponent was, but they were down by I think it was 10 to 12 points. It's the fourth quarter. Everyone was still like, oh, it was in the middle of the season where they're like, oh, Fox is actually really good in the fourth quarter, but no one really believed it. It was kind of a afterthought. And then in the fourth quarter, he legit turned it on, and then the Kings won by 5. And it was, I can't remember the game, but then it was leading into the part now where they were putting his picture up next to Giannis. I was like, they are putting him in the same category as arguably the best player in the league right now.
That's
At least
crazy.
hands down the most dominant player in the league in Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No doubt.
And you have a Kings player there. Also, can I give one more shout out? Because this is another thing that I wanted to get reminded of, because you're saying the most memorable moments. Shout out to Bass, bro. This offense won't work. You need 2 big men. Try it out a little bit. The Kings are the number 3 team in the West, my guy. Call in.
God. With
comment.
terrible defense. With terrible defense. So I've been right this whole time. Triple down on your offense, and good things are gonna happen. Man, I've been saying that forever.
You have been saying that forever.
That's crazy.
When the playoffs come, we'll see it. We'll see how much we like that.
Facts. And
when the playoffs come, we will
I
see how
kind
much
of
we
went
like that.
backwards, and I'm like, they gotta play a little bit more defense. You know what I'm saying? But when you're that good,
a little bit more defense. They need a little bit more defense for sure.
Just a little bit more defense. No, it's
Yo, shout out to Edwards for coming into this team.
Facts.
Everyone not really even expecting him to even really crack rotation, to at times starting now and really finding himself a role because of his defense, because of his energy. Man, Edwards has been such a great addition to this team.
He really has. We all thought he was going to be on the Stockton Kings, and they're doing well, by
I didn't
the way.
expect him to stay at all. Yeah.
Right. And obviously things had to go his way, and by that I'm talking about Okpala going down. This would have been Okpala's opportunity to really showcase what he could do, and yet Edwards took over that position, and he's been solid, man. He shows a little bit of everything. He's just in a triple threat. He has a nice little jumper. I like what I've seen so far from him. It seems like he reads a scouting report, which is a good thing. He doesn't bite on a lot of things like KZ did. KZ was a little bit more physical, but I like the fact that this guy is more disciplined, and it's going to take him a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Another thing that I want to bring up here about this team, I watched an interview that Mike Brown had with Ariel Helwani, one of my favorite MMA
I posted that.
writers, and then for him to do this interview, and we talked about it after media day, and I said there was that moment where Fox and Monk and all them were talking about their problems. And I was like, man, I feels like they're talking to the coaches, accountability needs to go there. You guys can go back. It's one of the episodes here on Cowbell Kingdom where it's post-media day takeaways. And I was like, I feel like that. And then Mike Brown says that they had his players sign an accountability clause. And you're like, that makes sense. And that's
100%.
the whole feeling you got from the start of the season, from just media day. You felt this change around the team, and no one really wanted to believe it, really, because it's been hitting them for so long. But from that day, I was like, there's a lot of accountability here. Like, even those moments where Monk was struggling and those subliminal shots in the media where they're just like, Monk is better if he stays in the gym. Monk is better if he stays in the gym. And he's been in there. From everything I've heard, he's been in there consistently. On top of that, he's been running with the starting 5 units at times at practice as well. That's him staying in the gym. That's him being consistent. That's him living up to his accountability clause. And
Right.
I just think that, and not clause, I should say contract, but still, like, that's awesome to hear Mike Brown actually come out and say, I had my players sign this, and it's because everyone here has a job to do. And that was one of his biggest things that he said when he got hired. And he's standing by everything that he said. There's so many things that are just going through my mind as like spinning in a circle right now. It just pops in randomly, you know. So sorry if I keep going on these random tangents.
No, go ahead. There's just so many people that are texting me, man.
I'll let you take more calls, man. If you're getting more calls, let me let you go ahead and talk to everybody else. I just wanted to hop on. I mean, this is it's a big moment, man, and we've got to do these shows together for a while now. It's going to be insane, and it's a whole new era of Kings basketball. You're seeing a lot more bandwagon coming back.
Well, you got to come on with me pretty much, damn near pretty often, man, for the playoffs for sure, brother.
Yeah, we'll do post games. We'll probably go to Medici or wherever you want to, man. We'll do a live show somewhere and watch the game and hang out with all the fans. It'll be a great time.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Peace.
Be good. God bless. And the man of the hour, Mr. E-Man, brother. What's up, man?
Tank season, baby.
Oh, my God. Say no to tanking, huh?
Say no to tanking, boy.
How do you feel, bro?
It's about damn time.
How do you feel, man?
I feel like hooping, bro.
Let's go.
I'm re-inspired.
After this.
My love for the game is rejuvenated.
And that's why I posted that, because I knew it would be.
Facts, dude. I'm falling in love with basketball again. I was hating for a minute.
You were all 49ers, and now it's like, man,
Facts.
you might have to come back to the purple side, bro.
Right.
Playoffs. Oh, that's what Monty McNair posted. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't.
He actually posted that guy that was like playoffs, and it's crazy, man. But for sure, just like Vince, man, we all gotta come on for the live streams. You, me, Javi, everybody, man, for the playoffs. It's gonna be a hell of a ride on here, man. I expect more people to show up too, man. This is just the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, we were the best at one point, then we fell off. You know, obviously losing does that to you. But I feel like we're coming back, especially obviously Instagram is always going to be the hub, but we're coming back, man, on YouTube for sure.
Facts. I mean, that winning's contagious. Winning's the culture, bro, and losing is depressing. Nobody likes losing
Nobody likes losing.
Especially when they don't get the right draft picks.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Now my son, and like your future kids will reap the benefits of our sorrows and our depression nights and the nights where you and me went to bed at 3-4 a.m. where we're driving from Sac to Stockton or from Reno to Sac. Like, those are the days, bro. Like, we have to sit down and just talk about that, man, and just really just reflect. Like, we have to reflect on that, bro. That's crazy.
There are real ones, and this new generation and the bandwagons, they won't know. They don't know. Man.
Hey, it's all good, man. I don't want my son to be a loser, so you know I just want to teach him that we just go up and up and we just keep going up the beam, bro. That's it, man.
Back, light the beam, baby.
All right, big dog. I'll talk to you later, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
Let's hope this week.
Facts.
All right, big dog. Got you.
Baby.
Yep. God bless. All right, man. I had Grant real quick. Grant, call back. Call back, Grant. All right, man. We got a lot. Oh, my guy G Lobo, you got to call in a little bit. Oh, give me a sec. I'm going to get Grant on real fast. What a night. What a night to be alive. 4-2 in the final 6 for 50 wins. We got one more with the Blazers, Spurs, and Pelicans. Then the last game is Denver, who could be resting their starters for the playoffs. It is a real chance. I think they get 50 now, man, if I'm being honest. They have to aim for 50 because you set that barometer, and now you got all the pressure next year to see what you can do to improve upon the 50-win season. Oh, man, I hope it happens. I hope it happens. It'll be legendary for sure, man. Just checking Twitter, seeing the videos. Here we go, man. Here we go. The man of the hour, Mr. Grant. What's up, brother?
Yo. How are you, my guy?
Oh, man, I'm excited, man.
Feeling it.
You just texted me. You said, what team would I rather have, the 0102 or this team? I'm going to let you answer that.
Well, to be honest, I would still probably take the 0102 team.
That's fair.
Just for the fact that
I'm not mad at you.
They had the best record at the time, bro. They were hot, bro. They were hot. They were with it. So
I'm not mad at you.
But with all due respect to this year's team, they're still killing it though, and they're still giving a heck of a job, especially with what the cards they were dealt with and with the way how Brown kind of handled the situation. I feel like they're getting the most potential out of what they have. You know what I'm saying?
Man, amen to that, brother. I just want to hear your voice again, and we gotta hoop soon, bro. We gotta hoop soon, brother.
We do. We gotta break some ankles, my guy.
Oh man,
I know you're good at that, so
just don't break mine, man, because I'm still on that KD. I'm still on that KD ankle nursing. But hey, KD came back tonight, so that means I gotta come back tonight too, man. Exactly, you already know. Exactly. Even though I did make some money on the T-Wolves, because I bet them plus 8.5 and they covered.
I get it.
No, man, Grant. Hey, I appreciate you calling in, brother.
I appreciate having you.
All right, big dog. My guy Grant, man. My guy Grant. Let's go. Let's keep taking in the calls. This is for you guys, man. This is for you guys. Yes, Javi. You can call in. Yes, absolutely, man. My guy, Javier. Let's go, man. Click on that link right there. We'll bring you in. Let me see if we got some more, man. Come on, keep smashing that like button. Keep smashing that like button. Let's see. We're going to put you in right there. We might bring some more people on. Copy of the guest. Okay, copy of the guest. Let's go, man. El Lobo. We need some El Lobo tonight. Jeremy, light the beam. My guy, Bielitsa. Fuck it. We deserve it. Yes, we did, man. After 16 years of misery, we definitely deserve that, man. We definitely deserve that. What a night. Here we go. Who we got? Okay, we got Javi. Okay, we got Javi, the man of the hour. The man of the hour, Mr. Javier. Oh my God. Go ahead, man. The show is yours. Take over.
The drought is over. Light the beam.
Oh, we got to go.
What? Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Hey man, like Lil Wayne said, 2006 to 2009, the drought is over. Good night.
Yes, it is.
For all you Kings haters out there, hey, good night and goodbye to you. We're not gonna name names, but we for sure kept them receipts. So hey, when we pull out that inventory list, don't get mad in any feelings when you get called out for your nonsense, for your blasphemy. You want to be a loser? Take that down the road to LA or wherever you got to go. You can go be the Houston Rockets or the San Antonio Spurs. Or we the Sacramento Kings. Like that beat!
All right, Javi. Hey, Noah, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, Leo?
Oh man, welcome, brother. Welcome. Come on, bro. Show your excitement. Go ahead. Match Javi's energy right there, man.
Come on,
Match
Leo,
his energy.
Come on, man.
Dude, Javi's off the chain with it, man.
Hey,
Waiting
man.
16 years for this.
Oh, we've been
17
waiting a lot.
years, homie. Get the year right.
We lost count.
You follow me up, man. You got to come with some energy, homie. Come on, man.
Noah, man, what has been your most epic, iconic moment this year?
This year is definitely going to have to be the Herder win against the Jazz.
Oof, that's a good one.
Solid pick. Solid choice.
That 3-point pop was probably the loudest I've heard.
That was loud. That was loud. That was pretty loud. Which game did you go to, Javi? That was pretty loud.
I went to a game with Vince, but I'm not gonna lie to you. We won the game.
It was not
I
loud.
don't remember the game just due to things that me and Vince partook in, to be honest.
Oh,
Well,
good, man.
Me and Vince were there, but I do remember the best game I watched. In a clear state of mind, it was definitely the game that DeAaron Fox hit the game winner against the Orlando Magic. Actually, almost blew that game at the end, and he hit half court. Game over.
You guys had to be here at Memphis for the first game. I was one of 5 people in the entire arena rocking Sacramento gear.
That's right, Noah. So Noah, if the Grizzlies and the Kings go at it, you gotta go to those playoff games, bro.
If the Grizzlies and Kings go at it, I got seats 3 rows off the court already.
Hey, I'm going with you. I'm going with you, bro.
Come on to Memphis. You got 3
to the Nashville airport. Pick me up, and I'm going with you to Memphis. Will you?
All right, guys. Popping off. You guys enjoy it.
All right, Noah. God bless you, brother. Hey, great stuff there, man.
Hey, man, for all my Kings fans out there, listen. For all the Cowbell King and basketball fans and tuned in and listened to our podcast, me, Leo, E-Man, Ty. Hey, man, make sure tonight, tomorrow, but make sure you go do your victory lap. I'd rather go to one center. You go do that, man, because I'm going to do one. Like that meeting and make sure you get it in, man. But it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Let's go get 50 wins. Let's get the second seed, and let's advance in the playoffs, man. One step at a time, slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, brother. Go to sleep, man. Get back to studying, brother. My guy going for a dissertation, man. Shout out to Javi putting the work in, man. Coaching football, doing it all, man. Got love for you, brother. Be good, man.
Yes, sir. Love you, boy. Go King!
Let's go! Good stuff there by Javi. Who will go match the energy? Who's going to match the energy? Call in right now. The link is in the bio in the chat box. Jeremy, call in. Ian, call in. Candid Fob, I want to hear from you. Call in. Oh, man, what a time to be alive. Your son helped break the curse, man. Shout out to my son, baby Leo Alexander Bias, man. That little boy loves the Kings already. He loves watching games with me, man. He'll sit there and just watch. Just like he'll sit there and watch watch his reef tank. Like, he's my son. He has the same habits as me already, man. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love that. God bless his little soul, man. Again, the link is in the bio. I want to keep hearing from you guys. I want you guys to really follow up with that energy. Do your victory laps. What a time to be alive. As a matter of fact, let's tune in to see what Coach Brown had to say after this game. And a huge shout out to Medici Sacramento, man, right across the Golden One Center. The spot to go. If you don't got playoff tickets, it's a great spot to go before and after games. It's going to be popping. Amazing drinks, amazing pizza. Shout out to them, man. Huge shout out to all the rest of our sponsors as well, man. The taquerias, Obviously, the Mexican candy shop's crazy. Antojitos in South Sacramento. Shout out to them, man. We about to come out with a Light the Beam milkshake. Light the Beam something, man. Something that's sweet and that you guys will fall in love with, man. South Sacramento, 7141 Franklin Boulevard, man. Shout out to them. And obviously, La Perla Tapatia, man. Off Marconi. And obviously, Vallarta in El Grove, man. If you're in the area, make sure you guys check out these taquerias. Amazing food. Family owned and operated, man. Let's take a look and see what Keegan had to say before we get into what Mike Brown had to say
Keegan,
as well,
a
man.
Special night for the Kings organization, going to the playoffs for the first time in 17 years. What does the significance of that length of time and where the team is right now in this moment, what does that all mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the effort that a lot of the front office has put in throughout the years. Just the people that have been here. We've had really good teams, I think, throughout that 17 years, and I think this one just exemplifies all of them. So it's really cool to be on this team. We're all excited, but we know we have a lot more to do.
Yes, sir.
Keegan, I know when you come in as a rookie to a new team that there are a lot of things that come before that you are not related to, have nothing to do with, but that has followed a lot of the players, starting with DeAaron Fox 5 years ago when he came in. He was aware of it, and it has kind of been that thing that everyone in the organization has been trying to get on. But when you look at the expectations set prior to this season, the ones that the media was portraying on a national level, so different than what was in that locker room. Please talk about Mike Brown and that coaching staff and
100%.
the mentality that they set out and the belief they gave you from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Brown, he's a championship coach. He's won
Facts.
multiple rings, and he knows how to get it done. And he knew that inside our locker room, we were much more than a playoff team, and we all knew that from the start. So any expectations that
he said we're more than a playoff team. Let's go.
We had more expectations.
Let's go.
So that's just the kind of mindset that we had going through this year, and we're
Love
just
this
trying
rookie.
to keep this rolling.
Keegan, you told me a couple of days ago you shot 29% on threes just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now you shoot 41% from threes. Tell me about that journey from 29% to 41%, and now the holder of the rookie record for three-pointers made in a season.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of time in the gym with my dad and my brother. I mean, right after that season, me, my dad, and my brother went right to the gym and just got a bunch of shots up. We did that throughout the whole offseason. So I think it just exemplifies what those two have brought to me in my life, and I'm just excited that they can be a part of this.
Work ethic, obviously a very important thing in this league, and you have a lot of great veterans that set a very good example for you in that way too. I want to ask you about the two All-Stars on this team, DeAaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis, and what you have learned from them here throughout the course of the season that kind of prepares you for a postseason push.
Yeah, I mean, they just exemplify hard work. I mean, Domas, he's been to the playoffs before, and Fox hasn't, but I feel like those two are equal in their work ethic and concentration every single night. So just to be able to have those two guys as my vets and start the season and start my career, it's been awesome for me.
Keegan, thanks a lot for joining us, bro, and I look forward to seeing what your first playoff suit and fit looks like at Golden One Center.
It'll be the exact same thing I wear every single day.
All right.
Never change, Keegan. Never change, brother. What a great kid, huh? What a great kid there. Let's take a look at what Mike Brown had to say. What a time to be alive, man.
Breaking any type of records at the highest level.
Wow.
In anything you do is absolutely amazing. And to see Keegan do that tonight with the way he's played all year and how hard he's worked was an amazing feat. You know, you don't take that for granted. That is hard to do when you're talking about something in the history of something. That is an amazing, phenomenal job that he's done.
Really is.
He should be applauded for
Yes,
many
he should.
years, hopefully. He's not done with it yet. I'm just so proud of him. You know, you're excited for his family and for his friends, for his teammates. It's phenomenal. And hopefully he's in the record books for the next 100 years or more, because it's an amazing
record
job watching him break that record from a phenomenal, great player that held it for as many years as he had. I can't say enough about him and how deserving he is of it. Obviously, we played a really good team game. I thought on both ends of the floor we started off a little slow offensively. But I thought once we got our groove offensively, as good as we shoot, as good as we pass, as good as the guys space the floor, shots were going to start falling. I thought defensively, the entire game, we were pretty good. Even in that first quarter, we only scored 19, but defensively we did a really good job of holding them to 20. And then, for the game, holding them to 80 points for us was remarkable. But having said that, we're more than a capable defensive team. And there were a lot of things that we did tonight consistently throughout the course of the game. And when we can do that for as close to 48 minutes as possible, good things will happen. And, we got a lot of contributions from a lot of guys. Alex Len was fantastic.
Yes,
he was our defensive player of the game tonight.
Wow.
But he was fantastic for us on both ends of the floor. Good team win. We just got to continue trying to carry the momentum the right way, especially on the defense end of the floor going into the playoffs.
Mike, a lot of people in Sacramento, I think, would like to shake your hand and thank you right now for the work you've done. What would you like to say to them?
The fans have been phenomenal. The electricity that they bring, not just to Golden One Center, but even when we're walking around and out in the streets or out in public, the fans have been great. They sure are deserving of this. I know not only myself, but we want to give them a lot more than we've given them so far already, because they're more than deserving of it. And, when you have a fan base that's as intelligent, rabid, passionate about not only their team but their city too, you can feel it's a prideful thing. You want the world for them, and you're excited about it. We want them to celebrate, but we also know that they expect more from us, and we expect to hopefully give them more.
Do you give the early light the big chance a pass tonight, given the circumstances?
For sure. I mean, we can do it. I was okay when it started tonight.
With your time in Golden State, that fan base got to a point where they expected success. And when you came to Sacramento, you said that you expected to win right away. What do you want the fan base, if they don't see it already, to see about this team that they should expect the success and greatness from this group?
We're going to compete, and not only that, these guys will work to get better. They're going to work individually. They're going to work collectively. They're going to stay connected, because that's a really good group of men in that locker room. When you have a collective group of people that like each other and that are good people, a lot of good things can happen. And so these guys will work together. They'll get a lot better, and they will always compete when we step out on the floor. That's what you can expect.
Coach, at least from the outside listening in, it sounded like a muted celebration. Is there significance behind that?
Meaning it was quiet in there? Well, you mean so with the music stopping?
No, just it being muted, like a kind of contained celebration.
It's not really contained. It's, our guys are excited about it. They're excited about the way that they played tonight and the accomplishments that they've done so far. They were excited for Keegan, but in the same breath, and again, not to downplay anything, they expect more. And when you expect more, sometimes it's hard to really show how much you appreciate the things that are quote unquote smaller than what you envision of where you need to be at the end of the season. So if anything, that's it more than anything else.
Do you have time for one more? a sense, in that same vein, now that this goal has been accomplished, now what work begins for you?
I've told our guys from day one that it's going to be hard to, it's going to be a lot easier to get to where we are than to get better. I mean, we're going to have to really work our tails off, and we're going to have to be physically good. We're going to have to be mentally good, and we're going to have to push and challenge each other to end up turning that good to great. To go from good to great, which is maybe another inch compared to where we've come from, is hard. But the good part about it, we have the right owner in Vivek. We have the right person leading our front office, and Martina. Our Monty and Wes have been fantastic leading the basketball side, and then we have a fantastic group of players in that locker room. And when you have the quality of people that I had just mentioned, sky's the limit, because you know that they're going to have your back off the floor, where you need that just as much as each other when it comes to being on the floor together.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Great stuff there, man. Mike Brown, man. Coach of the Year, Mr. Mike Brown himself. The Kings have done it. They have clinched the playoffs for the first time since 2006. Incredible moment. What a time to be alive. It's just, I'm lost for words. Like, there isn't a word that can really explain what just happened. So many Kings fans are so excited. It is truly a blessing, and I'm just so ecstatic. I'm so elated for this entire group. Bunch of good dudes. Just flat out good dudes, good people, low-key type of dudes. I can't think of anybody that's a rah-rah guy on this team. They all lead by example. Harrison Barnes, incredible, high class, high character. I mean, that dude just gets it. DeAaron Fox, the man is a very good guy. He doesn't even drink. He's as disciplined as they come. This guy loves basketball, just got married, just had a kid with his wife. I mean, things are falling in place. That's why I have always stood by him in terms of believing in his abilities. He's always shown the flashes. I always saw it in him. And when a lot of people just wanted to give up on him, I couldn't stand him no more. I was like, you know what, man? This dude's going to be a star in this league for years to come. And I'm just glad it happened, because it's really elevated the Kings to where they are now. He's the king of the fourth quarter. Y'all got to think about that. He's been the most clutch player in the entire NBA. And there's a ton of dudes who love the big moments, who love the big lights. DeAaron Fox has been the best. That is insane, man. Like, I've been believing in this guy potentially being a top 10 player one day. He's obviously not there yet, but you'd be lying if you said, I don't think he can get there. At this rate, with the projections that I think is going to happen, like if his jump shot actually starts to even fall even at a higher rate from beyond the arc, because we know he's a mid-range king, but if that three-point shot starts to fall at a higher clip, what are you going to do with him? Like, he's already so confident in that shot. He's already made multiple buzzer beaters with that shot. But if that shot starts to fall even at a higher clip than what it has this year, he's going to get to a top 10 player one day, bro. Like, he's that good. If he's a top 10 player in the playoffs, man, my prediction, to me, comes true, man. Because in the playoffs where you make your money, guys like Jimmy Butler, who he's not a top 10 player league-wide during the regular season, but in the playoffs, he's for sure a top 5 player. Like, Jimmy Butler's a top 5 player in the playoffs. That guy is a gamer. I mean, he's been so clutch. He's been so big for that organization. That's what I want Fox to do, because Fox doesn't get the recognition he deserves league-wide. Even till this day, as good as he's been, he still don't get the love he deserves. But if he starts to do that in the playoffs, everybody's going to be watching every single game. every possession matters. It is a huge opportunity for DeAaron Fox to really showcase who he is and what he's all about. And I can't wait to watch him do it, man. I truly believe in this man. He's going to take this team as far as he can. And I can't wait to witness it. I can't wait for the millions of Kings fans to witness Mr. Fourth Quarter DeAaron Fox do his thing in the NBA playoffs, man. How's everybody doing? What's up, Tanvir? We did it, brother. We did it, brother. Yes, sir. We really 16 games above and 5 games away from the playoffs. Speechless. It's crazy. Like, they can potentially win 50 games. That is insane. That isn't Justin Snyder, man. What's up, my brother? We did it. Yes, we did. I've been a fan since before I could even make a basket. Just like myself, man. He can't even make a basket, but I tell you what, he a fan already, man. He already loved watching and lighting the beam and doing all those cool things. And I'm just glad. And obviously, E-Man and I talked about it earlier when he called in. They're not going to suffer the way we did, but it's okay. That's how we do it, so our kids don't have to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point of life. So the cycle can break itself. Like, we went through a lot, and let's hope that our kids don't go through that. Like, yeah, it built our character, but they can build character in different ways. Like, they ain't got to see a shit product every single night for 16 straight years. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I do not want my kid to go through that. And I don't want your kids to go through that either. Amen. Y'all give me an amen to that, man. Let's go. Holy cow. Holy cow. My guy, Tanvir, bro, you got to call in, bro. Like, you got to call in, right? Even if it's for 5 seconds, man. I got to hear your voice and your excitement, bro. I got to hear that, man. My guy, Niner Joe, that's my boy, man. Tanvir, Niner Joe, y'all got to call in. Even if it's for 1 minute, man. I need to hear your guys' excitement, man, because it's going to resonate with all of us. Let's go. Let's go. Put your voice in there. We still got to break down the film, even if it's like a few possessions. I know we've been on air for 1 hour, but we still got to break down the film. I'm so appreciative of all you guys. We finally hit 92 likes, man. We should get 100 likes, man, this video, man. Come on, let's get this party going. Let's get this party going. Holy cow. Let's do this. Let's do this. That's what I love, man. That's what I love. Let's do this, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to hear from you guys right now. I want to hear from you guys right now. Okay, so I see what is gold. Come on, Tanvir. I need to hear you before we start breaking down the film, man. I need to hear you guys. What a time to be alive, man. Click on that link, Niner Joe. Come on, man. I need to hear from you guys. What a time to be alive. Let's see what these guys did after the game. Let me see.
Vaping can expose you to toxic chemicals that can irreversibly damage your lungs. And
let me see. This was cool. We got Light the Beam.
Sacramento outscoring Portland 58-23.
My guy Miguel, man. Shout out to my boy Miguel, the equipment manager. Guy is a legend. Guy is a legend. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Here we go. We got 2. We got 2 on. We got 2 on. Okay. Okay. Let's light the beam. Let's get on Zach and Big Beat, man. How you guys doing, brother?
Beams, baby.
Oh, man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, bro. How do you feel?
I feel fucking great, man.
I love it, man.
It's a long time, man. I've been watching Kings games since I was young.
I bet. I bet, bro. What a time to be alive. What's been your favorite moment this year?
Man. We still getting hate, man. Every day people want to talk to me.
What they say? What they say?
Man, they say we scared of the Warriors. We scared of everything, man. We like beams. I don't care about the Warriors. I feel fucking great, man.
Hey, man. Well, I appreciate you, brother. Let me get some other people on, man. God bless you. Thank you for calling in. I want to hear more from you, man. Let's get my boy in Big Beep 916. Give me a sec, Jeremy. Give me a sec. What's up, my brother?
What's up, bro? I'm a little nervous, bro. I don't usually do stuff like this.
Man, what a time to be alive. Hey, just talk how you ever, man. Show your excitement, bro. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I just want to say a few things. I've been watching you since you started, bro. I rarely ever comment on anybody's stuff.
Appreciate you, bro.
I've been watching you, not even like before I even made like a YouTube account. You know what I mean? Just watching, just lurking. Used to see you downtown at the 24-Hour Fitness.
Oh, man.
You know my boy Tracy, who has the Impound comic thing.
Yep.
Man,
Tracy.
I remember one time some just random video dude called you some like Puerto Rican or something, and it was nothing to do with basketball. And we're only a few of us watching, and we're just looking like, what the hell? Okay. I've been rocking with you, bro, for a long time, man.
I appreciate you.
I stay away. I made the comment about your son breaking the curse and stuff.
Man, and, God bless you, man. What's your first name?
What?
What's your first name?
Roberto.
Roberto, man. Roberto. Appreciate you, brother, man.
I watch Deuce and Mo. I Never.
That's awesome.
This is my first time ever, like, because, man, I was born in 88. I've been a Kings fan since Mitch.
Right.
I was one of the first people to speak up on camera to help against that trying to save the arena.
That's awesome.
And then I was on the news for like 10 seconds, and then I never did anything else. But man, I'm excited, but I'm not like it's weird for me because I buried my mom in a Kings jersey.
Wow.
In a Bobby Jackson jersey.
Oh man, rest in peace.
Emotional.
No, man.
I'm not trying to get she died 05. And like that was me and her bond is sports, Kings and Cowboys. And like I said, buried her in a jersey, and like I've been so faithful to this team.
I appreciate you sharing that, bro. I appreciate you, man. Like she's in a better place right now, man. God bless you, and God bless your family and her soul, man. And yeah, I'm very proud of you for sharing that. I know you're living in the moment right now, trying to really just feel it, right? Like really reflect on everything you've been through since 05, since she passed away.
I remember Sergio Rodriguez.
Wow.
Like, come on. I mean, I've stayed at Kings. I'm just saying, though, like, I remember Mikey Moore getting one rebound, and he swear he made the play of the game. Like,
Mikey Moore, good days.
Bro, like, we've been, man, bro, like.
Man. I appreciate you from the heart, bro.
Them winning and making the playoffs, I don't know if it's like cliche or whatever, but it's kind of like because she died 05, you know what I mean? New Year's Eve, and it's like they brung her back, even if it's for a minute.
Amen. Amen, Roberto.
I'm very appreciative.
That's it.
And like I said, I don't do this often, brother, but you're my favorite to go to, bro. I'm always lurking here and there, even if I ain't signed on, man. And
hey, that means the world to me, bro. Like I said, I was getting emotional too. Like literally, like there was tears coming down my eyes. Last game, like during the intro, like you felt the energy because my first game was 05 against the Seattle Supersonics, and my brother took me, and like those are the moments that you don't ever forget. And obviously, I'm sure you had the pleasure of watching games with your mom, and as have I. And my mom took me to AAU, to all these things, and like we grew up watching the Kings and like the glory days, and it's just something that you can't really put a price on. They're moments that are so valuable to you that you hold on, and that you, Roberto, will take to your grave, man, and like you'll be able to tell it to your friends, to your loved ones. And it's moments like this, bro, that we just appreciate, and this will be documented forever. and you know it'll live on, bro. Like this moment right now, like I'm gonna cherish forever.
I appreciate that, bro. Like I said, man, this is new to me doing this, bro, but I had to share that with you, man, because I don't talk a lot of King stuff and like with people because they're not genuine. I'm not trying to hate, like it's just not the same. And like I've always wanted to call in, but like I deal with just I don't want to get into that, but like I just felt like I had something told me like, man, finally speak up and say something, bro. But I appreciate what you do, bro, and I know you're not the biggest platform, but I genuinely hope that happens for you. And
I appreciate you, bro.
Like I'd rather hear you talk than Kenny Thomas. I mean, not hating, but I'm just saying though, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's my guy. I got
you.
No,
that's no, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying you're
for
more.
Sure.
It's just different, bro. But like I said, man, keep doing.
I love everybody, man. I genuinely respect everybody. Obviously, one day, whether it be on this platform, whatever, man, like I hope it's on this platform because I feel like ever since I went independent, you know, I feel like I said earlier with E-Man, like we were the biggest platform on YouTube, and then we kind of fell off. Obviously, I fell off because of my inconsistencies, but I feel like the content has always been there genuinely. Like if you really look at it, if you analyze a whole platform as a whole from Instagram to YouTube to Facebook, like I feel in my heart that I've given them my all, and obviously maybe the numbers may not reflect that, but as you talk about being genuine, I've been genuine from day one with everybody, with like the entire platform. I mean, everybody that sends me a DM, I fucking answer that shit, like, and I take it serious. You know what I mean?
You have, because I've only hit you up a few times. I've always wanted Anunoby before, like years ago, like.
Facts, bro.
I was Chris Middleton. I wanted even Duarte to make this team better. And it's like, one thing I said, that's why you're my favorite, is it highs and lows, you were always honest about the BS. If it was with refs, if it was with our own GMs, our coaching, like you never sugarcoated anything. You never try to say the right thing to get points, bro. If it needed to be said, to me, you come across as you say it, and that resonates with loyal fans and genuine people. It's like I don't think you can be bought, bro. I genuinely mean that.
And sometimes that shit rubs people off the wrong way, like the way I come across. You know what I mean?
It shouldn't, though.
It's just what it is.
I don't want to be rude, but if being genuine and telling the truth bothers you, you got to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's not easy being a Kings fan, bro. Like I argue, since I was a kid, like family bandwagoners are just talking crap and just being a Kings fan, bro. It's like no one why we get so heated or so passionate because we're not the same, bro. We'll find something to cheer about with a 20-point loss and be mad about cheering for that. Like, why am I trying to be happy about that? But I genuinely think we have the best fans in sports because if you look at it, I hope I'm not taking up too much time, bro.
No, keep going. I just want to keep talking to you, bro. For real.
If you look at major sports, any team that was about to leave, they left. They didn't right. In football, in basketball, we like the only team who fought to actually save our team. Like
who else has done that shit? 100%. Keep going.
Like seriously, like how are we not the greatest fans in sports? Like
16 years of fucking misery. Like who does that?
look at Seattle. Seattle are some diehard fans, but where are the Supersonics? Y'all didn't fight hard enough.
100%. They didn't.
We're Sacramento, and look, we still have our team. Like, I'm sorry, but we're the best. We're the best sports fans in the world. I don't care what I mean that towards soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. I will put Kings fans up against anybody. I mean, there'll be some bandwagoners, bro, but for teams that are losing, our arena still be jumping. And it's like,
Amen.
I've been dying to
Amen,
call for
man.
years, bro, to
Oh,
get some
bro.
stuff off my chest about
This
the
is why I
hate.
do this shit. Whether I have one person watching or 100 or 1,000, it don't matter, bro. Like, these are the people that I love to converse on a day to day. This is what makes my day, and all the efforts to essentially never charge a single fucking dime to anybody, because I'd rather go out and go get sponsors so that y'all don't have to pay. And I'm not hating on anybody's platform that, you know, that does a whole subscription stuff like that. That's great for them. But for me to always provide the highest quality content for free has always been my goal. And for me to always keep it 100, to always keep it a buck with everybody, man. Like, this is an entire community. You know what I mean?
Even if it don't reach everybody, man, you reach me, bro. Like,
And to me, that's winning, though.
You're enough, bro. You're enough for Kings content, bro. I promise you, you're enough.
I appreciate you, brother.
You gotta keep up.
That means the
And I
world to
know
me,
you
bro.
can't do everything and stream all the time because life happens, bro.
Facts.
One thing is life.
Facts. Life really does happen.
Like, and man, what, you know, I've followed you on Instagram for a long time, watched you on YouTube, man. I'm proud that you've been blessed with a beautiful baby mama, a son.
Absolutely.
He's adorable.
Bro. Absolutely.
And man, I hope he becomes a diehard Kings fan, because you know how just times is. But I think you got that covered, bro. But I just want you to keep grinding, bro. Like, my dream for you is commentating with Chris Webber for the Kings. I think that would be dope. With Mo, like, something just, you know what I mean? Like,
that'd be dope.
But I got so much. I don't even know you, bro, but watching you throughout the years, just in science, man, I got so much love for just the realism you bring, bro. And like, I know people try to call you out and say certain things like, "Oh, you're just misunderstood." Just, you're genuine, bro. And like, I can't. I just need you to know that.
Yeah, for sure. And like for me, it is a perfect time to reflect on all those Twitter beefs and then like all that petty shit that I've outgrown in my life, because I've understood that there were times where I would try to defend my honor per se, right? And I would never initiate anything. It would always be in response, and maybe my responses weren't the best. Maybe they came off over the top over some shit. But at the end of the day, like, I never lied about anything. I was always genuine, and I apologize to all the people that I did like respond to maybe too aggressively. But at the end of the day, that was me at the time. I've grown, and you know, I'm not gonna ever do shit like that anymore, because I have a son now. I don't want to get into people and like feel those negative vibes, like that negative energy. Like, that's why a lot of Twitter people don't like me. But on Instagram, I mean, we're still the biggest platform on Instagram, 100%, and we're the strongest community because we always keep it real. Because I'm always, you know, going back and forth with like people. Like, if people DM me, if people comment, like, I still take the time to message every single one of them back, and like, I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know you do, bro. Because the rare times I've asked you something, when you got to it, you didn't just like something. You gave me a genuine answer, or something like a while back ago that the game wasn't showing on TV, and I hit you up, and I was like, man, and you instantly responded, and you were like, that's weird, and like, I know there's platforms where they're going to cut you off in a couple minutes, like, oh, it was good, you know, I got to get this person in here because of who they are, the name they carry, or you know what I mean? Like, you don't even know me, bro, and you're just you're just letting me speak genuine with you. I think, man, you were just having.
That's it, bro. It's like we're sitting at a bar and we just talking, we just chopping it up, and like, that's what I want. Like that's literally what I want from everybody, to come on and just feel confident enough to always call in. I always encourage people to call in, because at the end of the day, I know some people are kind of shy, and I completely understand that. But for the people that don't want to call in, I'm still there for them. Like, I'm still gonna answer their questions, or if they just want to chop it up real fast, like, I'm there for everybody. And obviously, I can't give them always like this. You know what I'm saying? Like in a direct message type of form. but I will genuinely take time to answer them and like try to help them out. If it's anything like that, like, you know, the Kings aren't fucking showing up on TV, I'm like, fuck, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just
I was pissed,
that's
bro.
just who I am.
I called Xfinity and was like, "Are you guys trying to like change something because we're winning now? You want more money?" I was pissed, bro. Like, they gave me a $25 rebate, and I was
There
like,
you go.
"Okay, I ain't hat,
There
bro."
you go.
I've suffered through this. Oh my god.
Man.
It's crazy, bro. We're in the playoffs and we're 16 games above 500.
That's
like,
insane. I would have never guessed or bet on. I know somebody said that better bet $10,000. I thought that was fucking stupid. And you know, I like keep it real, but like,
yeah, my wish before the season, I'm thinking the best, the absolute best. Everything goes wrong, other people get injuries. Is we'll barely make the 5th seed if we're lucky. Like this.
Yeah. This is out of control. Like, what number one offense historically ever? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nuts. And it's like by a guy that was defensive minded in Mike Brown. Now, at least that was known for that.
No, bro, I'm still in shock, man. Like, I'm starting to come down from because I just wanted to, like I said, talk to you and tell you, how my mother and stuff, but now I'm starting to feel like okay now. It's like I can't. There's so much stuff I want to talk to you about. Like Rashad Holmes should get more time. I just perimeter wise, center wise, he's top 3 defender perimeter wise of centers. I think, or maybe 5. Could be wrong, but I think he's one of the best.
2 years, like 2 years ago for sure. Like when he was balling, I mean, he was one of the best switchable centers in basketball. He was a top 10 rim protector.
Only person I thought better was Bam.
Oh, Bam's nice as fuck. Bam is nice, yeah. Bam's
really about
nice.
Perimeter defending from the center position. I still think he could do that, but he just had a string of bad luck. And this little floater, that little floater he has could be great for us. But we got Alex. I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful, but Alex Leonard is me playing like. But we're winning. He played all right today, but I would rather see Holmes.
100%.
I wish we would have got Brogdon.
100%.
There's just a lot of stuff. I think if we would have got him, we'd be even better. But I'm happy with this team, bro. And like I said, please don't ever change, bro.
I won't, man. I give you my promise, brother. I give you my promise, man. Hey, man.
Because the minute I see that, man, I'm gonna
hey, call me out. Hey, the moment you see that, I give everybody the A-OK to say, get your ass back. You know, I'm going to set you straight. At the end of the day, the only way we can improve as people is by holding each other accountable. And, like, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm out of line, you let me know. And, like, I'm super fair about things. And, like I said, I just admit it. I was over the top of time, like, on Twitter and stuff. Like, trying to defend. Some people thought it was entertaining, for sure.
No, it wasn't the fact that it was entertaining. It's the fact that you're a Kings fan and you cover them, and like you're just not gonna put up with how do you say it?
Like trolls, you know?
Yeah, not even just trolls. Like even though we don't win, you don't want to put up with the crap because you want this team to succeed. You know what I mean? The fans deserve it. So I've always respected you for that. Like, you're a Kings fan, bro. Kings fans should be angry or should, you know what I mean? Like, people used to kill me arguing with you about that type of stuff. And it's like, he's given everything he has to this team. As a fan, we're not supposed to be emotional and be like, F you, like, I don't care for it.
There's shit product on the floor. You don't want me to like say how it is. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, like what? We can't build from that, bro. We can't. We're not. That's what. You know what I mean? Like, I just
and
don't
so many
that,
people
bro.
were mad when we came out with the whole say no to tanking. When everybody wanted to fucking tank, and I was like, tanking's not the way. Tanking's not the way.
I hate that because why are we watching and paying our money? It's been, when they were tanking, was that last year or the last 2 years? It's been, 14 seasons before that? Right. What do you want to tank for? We're not doing nothing when we tank. Like, I
We've tanked before. We had Tyreek. We had DeMarcus. You know, we've tanked.
I love Boogie, bro. I'm saying, I love Boogie.
That's all good. He don't love me though. He don't love me because I held him accountable, which is fucking sad. You know?
But
which is sad.
I agree with you, but I think he had it the worst for any Kings player ever.
Yeah, I mean,
he was lied to. He was lied to by the organization. Never had a steady coach, and the dude. I love him because his loyalty to Sac. Like, he literally argued with other fans, like, F you guys, Sac. I'm Sac. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. I'm all for that, bro.
Yeah, look, man, I always say this about Boogie. Boogie is a good dude at heart. He loved the city. Arguably the most talented player ever in terms of just talent.
But at one point, he was for one little extent, he was almost the most dominant offensive force in basketball. Like, it was nuts.
Right. I'd say probably DeAaron trumps him in terms of talent, but DeMarcus is right there. Like, the things he could do as a big man was just freaking insane. So
bro, his and ones were ridiculous. He's getting fouled and he's putting up and ones like
he's amazing. He's amazing. But like I said. The one drawback is definitely that. It's just, if he was your best player, you weren't going to do much. Now, I'm not saying he couldn't be a second, because when he was a second player, the Pelicans were pretty damn good. So, you know, like
But you don't feel like who did we really have around him? I don't want to hear like people that are okay. Who did we really have around him?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Our coaching. Look at our assistant coaches were I'm not trying to say nobody's. I would never disrespect anybody like that. But in basketball, who were they? They weren't like true winners. Like our development coaches were not trash, but you know what I mean? It just wasn't. So I get what you're saying. Like, he did a lot of things wrong, but I just don't think. I just thought he was. It just.
My only issue with them is that. When it was time to have a conversation with him and his I don't know if it's still his manager, which was Andrew. I just saw him walking on Doko not too long ago, as a matter of fact. Oh, look at that. We got Jeremy at the Golden One Center, man. Hey, that's dope.
Light the beam.
That's awesome, Jeremy.
Yo, I cruised from Arden. I just came out here to chill. Everybody's already gone. There's a few people out here, but damn,
that's awesome, bro.
Light the beam. We're going to the playoffs, baby. Whoa!
I love it, baby. I love it. I still can't
believe that, bro. The playoffs.
Arco in '87, dog.
Yes, sir, Jeremy. Hey, what a beautiful night. Look at that beam. It's glorious.
Man.
It's
about
glorious.
5 people out here just reminiscing. I just got down here. I'll be down here for a little bit, and I'm going to go check out this little spot.
That's awesome. If I didn't have a kid, I'd be there too.
I live down the street, man, but it's too late for all that. I was over here. I'm watching the game and just stressing out, like, just.
Yeah, man.
Playoffs over, like, man. Before the game started, there's not a guarantee in no basketball game.
100%.
I was just like, man, watch Shaden Sharp go off, which he did.
Yeah.
But
But like let me tell the story. So just to finish it off. So at the time when the SACB essentially put him in the coffin, right? Like when that story came out, they quoted me or like they put me in the story, even though behind closed doors, I'm such a big Kings fan, and I've told the story before that I wanted to fix things. Like I wanted to fix things with DeMarcus himself, just like have a meeting with them, because obviously he disrespected me on so many ways and unfairly, because I didn't even write the fucking story. It was Matt George. Obviously I published the story, but I was trying to tell him, hey bro, like, don't read the headline, read the actual article. All it said was your stats do get better when you get technical fouls. Like that's because you play better when you're angry. But that's a twofold, because when you get angry, you get technical fouls, you hurt the team, you potentially get, dumped out of the game, whatever. But like, I think his inner circle, where he surrounds himself with a bunch of yes men and a bunch of enablers, that's the problem, right? Right. So if like guys ain't holding you accountable, like if you say like if I get a line, fucking tell me I'm out of line. Like,
I agree with you though. Like I'm just saying, he's
he
my favorite.
paid everybody. Yeah, like
everything you said.
he like paid everybody, so everybody was scared to like hold him accountable.
No, yeah, that's why I remember you saying like, you know,
Yeah.
so you kept it. That's why I mess with you, bro. You always keep it real, man. It's like
I try to fix
better.
things with him, and like till this day, maybe like 6 months ago, like before the year started, he saw me. I'm like, damn, is that DeMarcus? He was walking in Doco. I think he went to like a comedy show the night before, or whatever. And then he told James him that he's gonna let me live another day. So like till this day, he still don't like me. And it's been like 5 years, and I'm like, bro, like that's petty. Like you a millionaire. I should be the last of your concerns. Like, bro, like just get over it. You know, man to man, like let's fix this shit. First of all, it's really all miscommunication as it is. Like, I think he's a good dude. Obviously, he picks and chooses who he likes. But at the same time, the organization slapped his hand for so long that they never held him accountable. A lot of that is them. It's almost like parenting. Like they let this guy do whatever he wanted for so long that's the shit that happens. So he like rebelled, and when he rebelled, he was just out of control. So at the same time, it's the people who he surround himself with. It's all these little things that goes beyond basketball. So with DeMarcus, it just wasn't about basketball, but I could never question his love for the city. Like I know for a fact he loved the city. I know for a fact he's a good guy. He would come out of pocket on so many different things for the city. Like I respect all that, but it's the other things that also make you as a man. Like that shit matters, and at some point he has to grow up on those particular things, and hopefully one day, like we have the chance to just talk one-on-one as grown men and just fucking talk about it. That's it.
No, I agree with you, bro. I agree with everything you said. That you got to, and that's just, and you're right. But they did like coddle him, bro, and it's like it sucked, man. Could you imagine if we had him in his prime right now?
Jesus, that'd be scary.
Even with Sabonis, like
it would be scary. It would be scary for sure, man. I mean, that guy was talented as hell. And again, if you remove anything of him not liking me, like, you know, I don't let that shit affect the way I call things. And when I say, if it came down between Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins on March 29th, who would I rather have today? I'm going to say Dwight, just because I know what Boogie brings, and it's not defense. He brings the things that we already have. And then his weaknesses are the things that is our biggest weakness, which is defense.
He's better than Lamb.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure, but I mean that's not. I mean that's a pretty low standard. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's not saying much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I want Holmes to be in the rotation.
Me too,
bench, man.
Me too, man.
We all know playoff basketball is a limited roles. Like you play your best people.
It's an 8-man rotation. That's really what it is.
And it sucks too, because man, dude, I'm genuinely having fun talking to you, man.
That's fun, bro. Keep going, bro.
This is dope, bro. But I love Davion, but if he's not scoring, bro,
I say that every game.
Monk is he's it off the bench. Like Trey Lyles is borderline inconsistent hitting an open jumper. I'm not saying he's going to, you know what I mean? Like that.
He's been inconsistent. I've been saying that. Monk's amazing, but he's been hella inconsistent.
But if Monk's not doing nothing, bro, we're getting bounced.
That's true. 100%, bro. 100%.
It sucks, bro. It's like
that's why Monk needs a real point guard. You know what I'm saying? That's why Monk needs a real point guard to play with him off the bench. A guy like a Ricky Rubio type of player. Like that type of like a guy that's unselfish, that gets everybody involved, and that plays defense. So like a younger Dellavedova.
Yeah.
But obviously, Delly is like he's older than me, so like.
Yeah, Deli's old, bro. He got like a 4-digit social security number.
Hey, young Deli was nice though. Like young Deli was real nice.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, yeah, man, we got I love this team. I still do wish we made some trades. Like I said, I wish you would have ended up with Brogdon. I wish we would have at least got Duarte.
That would have been sick.
My dream scenario, I hit you up a few times. It was very short, but it was for the last 4 years was OG, but he just.
I wanted OG from like draft night, like.
Bro,
instead of drafting Justin Jackson, who if y'all go back, I was disappointed with that pick. The moment that it happened, like the moment that happened, I was like, I like Justin Jackson. I love the fact that he's a man of God. I love all those things. Like at the time, that draft was all character. You draft Harry Giles at number 20. That means you had 2 picks to draft OG, and you don't draft him. One of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen, bro.
Imagine OG on this team right now?
We'd be in the finals.
I really think so, bro.
I bet we'd be in the finals.
It'd be, and I wanted Thibault. I thought we would look at Thibault. Like you, yeah. I'm sorry, Doc River. You guys are idiots. Oh, he can't shoot. He's banging open threes.
Yeah. Like, sometimes it's just some guys need fresh starts. I mean, he just wasn't gonna play there for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is. I'm not in that Philly locker room, but that guy needed a fresh start. He got it. He's playing a lot better with Portland. It's also a shit team that he's playing with right now. But yes, he would have been a very good addition to the Kings.
Man, this team, I'm happy we're in the playoffs.
Would you want Jeremy Grant next year?
No.
Okay.
No.
Why?
Do you? No, I would take him. Do I want him? It's two different things.
Like, would you rather have him over Harrison Barnes?
Bro, I love Harrison. I'm sorry, but he's dependable. I just don't want to diss Harrison Barnes at all. I'm not going to do that because that dude could have been left. That dude could have. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna take the cowardly way out and just pass on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I would take him over Harrison Barnes just because I've seen what Harrison has provided, but it's not like for me, I'd rather have McDaniels over both Jeremy and Harrison Barnes, and I'd rather pay McDaniels $18 million a year next year, who plays for the T-Wolves, who just effed up the Kings 2 nights ago, who's about to be 23 years old, way younger, defensive-minded, has an offensive game that's growing. Like, he fits the timeline, which I hate using that word, but he fits with, like, Fox, right? He fits with Fox, with Sabonis. Like, I'd rather go in that direction than go with, like, somebody like Jeremy Grant that's going to command, $24 million a year, or maybe even more with the cap going, which is just stupid. But who am I to like judge and like say, oh, don't get your money? Like, I'm happy when guys get their money. So
yeah, when they come to us, they get double.
That's true.
What Jordan?
But they got to pay taxes here more. Their taxes are ridiculous in the state.
Yeah, no, it is, bro. Like,
you know that.
I think we're a couple pieces away, man. Like a legit.
We're an OG away. We're an OG away.
Man, I don't know how to say his name, bro. I'm not the Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt was my guy, and he's killing it for the Lakers. By the way, I tell everybody he's the best player in that trade. And he's been the best player in that trade because Vanderbilt does all the little shit that nobody else wants to do, and he does it at a high, like the perfect complementary piece to Sabonis. Now he's the perfect guy next to AD. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what the Kings needed.
Get hurt. And AD ain't gonna. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I thought.
What would you rather see, the Lakers or the Warriors? I'd rather beat the Lakers in the first round.
I'm still very hurt about 2002.
That's why. That's
Like
why.
no, like I will argue with argue with people like even God bless Kobe, God bless I mean not Shaq, but God bless Kobe, God bless the dead, but you should not have one more ring that you have. Neither
Yeah.
should Shaq. Like regardless, because Shaq is so small, they don't bring it up. Regardless, we're the people's champs from 2002. I'm gonna go to my grave. Like I hate it. It's still, I do not condone cheating since that. Like I just beef with my cousins over a game we played on the Nintendo Switch because they cheated. Like that's how. No, you think I'm serious as
No,
hell?
I'm
Like
the
that's
same
how.
way.
I don't even if it benefits me, I don't condone cheating, bro. Because that if you let that little bit in, it'll break you down.
It will. It
I'm
will.
just not with that, bro. But like you said, we're OG. Man, we're not going to get OG, but I
Somebody
just think
like that. Somebody like that. So
but there's not too many people I think like OG, bro.
nobody's like OG. OG is a very special player when it comes to defense and being able to hit the 3-point shot. And he's just in a tough offense to play in, with Siakam and Fred VanVleet, who I can't wait till that guy leaves that team. I'm not a VanVleet fan no more. I think he's been a little diva all season long. He's a selfish basketball player. And if OG had a better role, like OG on this team, he'd be maximized to his full potential. Like that'd be crazy.
I think if we had OG, I think I don't want to sound hella cocky, but I think
they'd be in the finals. They wouldn't win a championship, but like they'd be in the finals.
I don't even in the West. I think we only lose 2 games in any series, the most. Like
right.
I wanted that's annoying me. I really wanted. I've been wanting him, but like
So, Elder is asking when playoff tickets are available. From what I've been told is that they're going to be offered to season ticket holders first, which is, the right thing to do, especially if you've been a season ticket holder and you've been spending money on this shit team for 16 years. You deserve first dibs. What I've been told, though, is say you have 2 tickets, you're only allowed to buy 2 more. So they're not, which kind of scares me in a way because if we do face the Warriors and Warrior fans take over our building, it'll be the biggest travesty in sports history. And I'm going to say that right now.
Answer the question. I lost it. You said who would rather face, the Lakers or the Warriors, you said?
Yeah.
Man, I hate
both
of them.
teams.
because back in the day, a lot of them Warrior cats were Kings
fans. Yeah.
Yuck mouth, all them rocking our jerseys. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, so I'm just no fan of bandwagon. Like, none of that, bro. If you made me pick, do the Warriors get Wiggins back?
Whoa, yeah. Like, that's a team that I don't want to face if they get Wiggins.
Can I add that in? If Wiggins is back, I want the Lakers.
Oh, 100%.
I want the Lakers, period, bro. But
me too.
I think we can.
I think we can beat them.
You don't fix road troubles if it like that when you play on the road. I think we clear the Warriors without Wiggins. The Lakers.
We don't beat the Warriors, and I hate to say that and be like a Debbie Downer. In my heart, I don't believe
Wiggins,
we beat.
no.
Yeah, like I just don't see it. Like if we get Wiggins from like the finals, like we in trouble.
unless he's too rusty, because I'm sorry, but the Warriors bench is trash. I don't want to hear.
But they got Gary Payne coming back too, though. Like if they get Wiggins and like GP coming back, I mean, we can argue that that's a better version of Davion. Like, that's not saying much, but. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but
yeah, that's the thing. You always got to watch what you say.
Yeah.
I want the Lakers, regardless.
Right.
I want the Lakers.
Oh, me too. I mean, yes, they got AD, but we got Sabonis. I think that'll be a legendary matchup for a long time.
AD gets hurt coughing. I'm not worried about that. I hate to say that's just part of basketball. Like injuries happen. Like fortunately, we ain't been that injured. Damn, the Lakers are man. Nah, they're pretty good too. Though, how is he? I don't know how to say his name. Haji Musa Marzara, whatever his
Who?
name is. Haji Mora.
For the Lakers?
Yeah, he's pretty nice. You don't like him? I think he's all right.
Who?
Haji Mora, whatever you say his name on the Lakers.
Oh, Rui. Rui
Yeah.
Hachimura. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Rui. Yeah, I mean, I like
rather
Rui.
have him than Metu.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Come on.
Damn, bro. I don't know. Now you got. I might want the Warriors, bro. It's gonna be. I think.
I definitely want the Lakers.
It's going to be the best Western series, either one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's much.
I just don't want Laker fans or Warrior fans to invade our building like they always do. Like, let's be honest and like keep it a buck. They've been invading our building for a long time.
The Lakers, yes, but only because of the Warriors. They're a dynasty now, but before that, they were showing up. But you know how that goes. I get what you're saying.
Right, but like we can't allow that though because it's been 16 years since we had a. Can you imagine like if that's your first playoff game and it's like 60-40 Warrior fans or Laker fans? Like that would be like a mockery to us.
Yeah, I agree, but that's how it is. The Lakers, they travel well, bro. Like you can't escape that. Like.
Yeah, just don't fucking sell the tickets. You can't escape it though.
The sad thing is there's going to be that Kings fan who's going to just see what they can get, and there's going to be that person that's going to pay that $2.5 resale price. Like, damn, bro. Like, man, you got me thinking. F both of them, bro. I want either one. It don't matter. We shouldn't even be thinking like that, bro, because it's like. We can still get the Clippers, can't we?
We can, but that's a tough one too, man. Like if they got a healthy Paul George and the Kawhi, that's a tough matchup for them. But yeah, the team I want is like Dallas.
I don't want to play the Timberwolves.
Me neither, bro. After seeing what they did tonight. Where, like, they had a real chance to beat Phoenix tonight, and I was watching that. I was like, damn, like, they're almost there, and, like, Cat just came back. So
I don't want, man.
I thought I wanted them, but I don't want them no more.
I don't, bro. They're just pests, bro. And
it's just a bad matchup for the Kings. That's all.
And, like, it is, bro. And it's like the Kings make the most boneheaded plays against them. And it's like, I think it's just their kryptonite, bro. As far as like, there's just that matchups. It's just like you said, it's the matchups, bro. Their matchups is just, oh my god. Man, we're in the playoffs, bro. We're gonna play whoever, right? That's just
100%.
That's just
100%,
what it's
bro.
That's just
100%.
We're talking about playoffs, Leo. We're talking about this.
That's crazy. Yeah, we're not talking about the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not talking about who's coming out. I don't even care who's coming out this year. And supposedly it's one of the deepest drafts ever. I don't even care. I'm gonna worry about that till like June. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to Cancun. I'm going to Mexico in July, and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to worry about this no more. Like, I want to cover a playoff team, first time in 10 years since I've been covering the team. I am ecstatic.
You realize what you're saying, though? You'd rather work than go on vacation, bro? Like, let that sink in.
Facts, man. Let's take a look at some of Keegan Murray's threes right here and how this amazing rookie broke the record tonight. Just bad defense by the Blazers. Yak, the man set. We know the man got a strap. I mean, that dude is as smooth as it comes. Let's take a look at his second three-point shot here. The Kings are up by 5 at this point. Just bad defense. The one guy that you don't want to leave, and you got Chauncey Billups saying, go, close out. It's too late. Bam, bam. I mean, Keegan Murray, man. This dude got a strap. His jump shot is so quick. His release point is so perfect. You got to love that. And then that last one, here we go. A step back three. Holy cow. I mean, this dude really has it like that, brother. I mean, this dude
I
really
love,
has it like that.
I love him, bro, because he holds himself accountable.
He does. He
And if he
does because he has a great father that holds his
he
ass
does,
accountable all the time. And you love it. Unlike Bagley's dad, which again, I try to talk to, and I always found a way to bring Bagley into the show. I'm just saying.
I don't blame you, bro. I hate. We should have had Doncic.
Oh
like
man,
this
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
I remember watching us get the second round.
Remember that when like me and E-Man went crazy? We're like, we're getting Luka.
We're getting Luka. And in my head, I'm like, man, we probably won't.
I had no doubt.
I was in Vegas, bro. I was in Vegas with my cousins, and I'm just in the van. We're driving home, and I'm like, Luka, please take Luka. Please take Luka. And with the second pick, the Sacramento Kings select Marvin Bagley. I lost it. Like,
yeah, bro.
He's such a good, like, for his age, you can see he's a once in a generation type player. Like, you like it's very rare to say, oh, you won't miss if you pick him. Like, he was clear, you won't miss if you pick him. Like,
crazy. And like I had found out the day before, and I kid you not, I couldn't sleep. It was one of the worst.
I was heartbroken, bro. I had a whole drive to Sac, like, just thinking, like,
crazy.
Fit wise, at the time, I could understand that, but you have to take the best player available
always.
And then for us to leap up to the second pick, and then you have a talent,
and then you choose Bagley, like not even Jaren Jackson, like Bagley. I mean, Jaren Jackson on this team would be amazing. By the way, I'm just saying.
I wanted Jaren Jackson.
Me too. I mean, if it wasn't Luka, it was Jaren for me. I mean, he was my second pick.
I love Jaren, bro. Like, that was my dog.
That's why Memphis is so good defensively.
He is, man. Could you imagine him, bro? I'm happy our team's in the playoffs, bro. I know I keep saying I can't keep, like, you know what I mean? We gotta let stuff go, Leo. Like,
we can't let it go because at the end of the day, those mistakes defined us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can be both happy for the now and still be like reminiscent of like what happened the last 16 years, because those mistakes have cost us from us feeling this good.
Papa Giannis.
Oh my God! Don't even mention Big Papa's name, bro. Like, Scal. Malachi, Thomas Robinson, Jimmer, Quincy Doobie.
Who hurt me? You know who hurt me was Macklemore.
Oh, he was talented.
Bro, his form was. I thought, like, oh, we got the next Ray Allen, and it's me out there. I'm like,
crazy.
Like, oh, dude, we should. That's how you know we've been hurt so much. Like, we should be selling right now. We're just going through like.
We're just hurt Kings fans that are just trying to enjoy the moment. We're like, damn it, we can't. No, we can't. It's just part of our. It's just part of our history. You know, like we can't ignore history. Like, that happened, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, that really did happen, though. It's not like a bad dream. It's like, no, this really happened. Like, they drafted Sauce Castillo. Like, they drafted Sauce Castillo. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get. But no, I have to bring that. I bring up a topic with you real quick,
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
What? I respect his work ethic, but I'm sorry, Buddy Hield was terrible.
Oh, in what sense?
He had terrible basketball IQ.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you agree with me, but I'm sorry, I thought he was terrible with his basketball IQ. Like, I get his work ethic was phenomenal.
Right.
If people don't admit that, they're full of shit. Oh, right. I don't know if I can remember that. But the dude, but I'm sorry, bro, but he just bonehead plays after bonehead plays, and like, I know he hit a lot of threes, but how many wide open threes did he miss? Like, it's like, I don't know, bro. I just don't see While you're so, I don't know. I just thought he was terrible, bro.
And did you think he was terrible during Dave Yeager's time or after that? Like after
I
his
didn't like.
contract?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was just the team. I wasn't too. I was never crazy about Buddy Hield, bro. Like I know you wanted him in the draft. You were hoping we. I remember you talking about making
Yeah.
moves to get Buddy Hield, and like I mess with you, bro. I remember things, bro. Like you wanted Buddy Hield, and I think you wanted Dunn too at the time.
Yep. I was a
I
big
remember.
Dunn fan.
I remember,
I
bro.
was a big Dunn
bet.
fan.
On draft stuff, I was on your channel, like lurking, bro. Like, yeah.
I missed on Dunn. I missed on Dunn, but I did miss on Dunn. I mean, great kid. It looks like he might get that chance again with the Jazz.
Yeah, he's looking all right.
Yeah.
I'd take him right now.
Yeah, over Davion.
I love Davion, bro.
Me too. Me too. Like people think I'm a hater, but I actually like him.
He has one of the smoothest releases for it not to go like that
crazy.
same release that when he shoots that midi, it don't even touch the rim, and you look like it's only a couple feet. And
let's watch him right now. Matter of fact, let's see that first one.
I love his defensive tenacity, bro, and like
He's
he
so
just
good.
don't give up, bro.
Look at that. Look at that defense, though. Look at that.
Well, he balled out on defense, bro. He shut them. Was it third or fourth? He went crazy. Man.
Oh, look at that block, though. God diggity. Shaden said, "Get that shit out of here." Okay,
but hold on, real quick. So, what was up with you and Buddy Hield, bro? Like, what was so like you just thought he was?
Oh, did you see that crossover by Davion? And that's the shot you're talking about, right? Where he's just like silky smooth.
When he shoots that jumper, he makes it majority of the time. But I don't understand. Like,
I agree.
I don't want to move on from him, bro. But I trust Monty, bro. So, you know what I mean?
I agree. So to your point about Buddy, and I've said the story plenty of times. He was on a upward trajectory under Dave Yeager. That was a contract year. There was a lot of miscommunication, or I wouldn't even say miscommunication. It was more like a lack of disrespect from his point of view, from Vlade and from Peja, because Peja was a shooter as well. They lowballed him. You know, they were trying to pay him like $60 million when at the time he was a top 6 pick, right? And top 6 picks get paid over $80 million. I mean, that's just the way the cap worked. He was coming off his best stat career-wise. He was averaging 20 points a game. The Kings had just won 39 games, the most ever. So it was very promising, and I think that's what set him off when they offered him something so low when the market was so much higher for players that were shooting 40% from beyond the arc at that time. And that's when the whole like the whole money sign and like that whole drama started, and then he got his money, but the money was incentive based. It was all team based, and we knew that the team wasn't good, so he knew that he wasn't going to get those incentives anyway because they need to reach the playoffs and like all these other things. So that's what happened. And then they brought in Luke Walton that year, the first year of his contract, which kind of messed up like his momentum going forward. Oh, me too. I mean, so his relationship with Luke, obviously, you know how he benched him and like how he would tell him one thing and he would do another. Like for us, you know, on the outside looking in, there was a lot of things that went down. Like his role was to just sit in the corner. And obviously with Dave, his role was bigger. So there was just a ton. Me too. I mean, and that's what Buddy would tell me. He's like, you know, obviously sometimes he was a dick, but we all respected him, and it just wasn't like that with Luke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes he goes, and he told me, he goes, like, you don't have to like the coach to respect him. You know what I'm saying? Like Luke was likable, but I felt like ain't nobody respected him like that.
I don't. Well, yeah, you've been around them, bro. I didn't think he was likable. I didn't think he deserved the job.
Never did. I was so mad. I mean, you remember
I'm
that?
like,
I was like so mad about that.
and don't think like we're thinking, bro. You the Lakers, bro. Like we don't want nothing to do with you. I didn't.
That and the fact that was his second job or his first job coming off a bad year. I'm like, why would the Kings take the next level by hiring this guy and like not even doing a real job search? Like Vladdy was just like, oh my god, he's my friend. Like I'm gonna like sign this guy. I'm like, bro, just do your job, bro, and like just do a real coaching search.
Yeah, it was terrible when we got him, bro. Like,
and he never did.
Yeah,
and he never did. And he never
I
did.
agree.
Oh, you're talking about Simbular, who played on the Reno Bighorns. He was a big Indian guy. Simbular was his name. I mean that guy was a huge human being. He never really played for the. I mean he played like in the preseason, and like they'll like bring him up and call him up just because he was Indian, but he sucked. I mean we just saw him play against Dwight Howard in China. That was fun to watch. I mean, he's bigger than Dwight, and Dwight's like a huge human being.
Yeah, Dwight ain't human.
Yeah.
Dwight ain't human. Like, he was my favorite. He was, man, I bought every shoe in his prime. I still have them. Like that. Like if I wasn't rocking the Kings thing, I had something with Dwight, bro. I love Dwight, but just I'd love to have him on the bench though.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, they could look at him once their season ends in China. Like,
I want Boogie though.
I'd rather have Dwight, just because Dwight, just because Dwight provides the things that we don't have, which is, shot blocking, had a high rate, high rebounding, and he's been a guy that's proven playing with a guy like AD, which that's why it gives me hope that if you do face,
we should have got Plumlee. We should have got Plumlee.
I don't want to talk about that. Right? He would have been such a perfect guy on this team. Holy cow.
I just want to win a championship, bro. I know we made the playoffs, but I just want a championship.
We all do. If we win a championship, man, I ain't never say anything bad again. I ain't never say anything bad again, man. Shout out to El Lobo, man, for the super chat. Shout out to you, bro. He said, hey, Leah, what about McDaniels from Philly? Obviously, the brother of Jaden McDaniels from the T-Wolves. If they don't sign him, they did trade for him. I wouldn't be mad at that. Obviously, he's not as good as his brother from the T-Wolves, but yeah, I mean, I would love that. I mean, this team needs what? They need wing versatility. They need some defense on the perimeter. Whether it's Edwards, who again, let's be honest, we all thought he'd be on the Stockton Kings.
Though, like, don't Metu play? Like, this is crazy to me. We got Metu. I think is pretty decent. Like, I don't get how our defense is the problem. No, I mean we're not playing. Well, we're playing defense, but it's like I think we have enough where they should. There's times where we're in the fourth quarter, we're defensively sound, and then it's like I don't understand this team sometimes.
It's tough, brother. It's tough, man. But that's going to do it, y'all. We're 2 hours in. It's been such an honor talking to my guy Roberto, man. And obviously, bro, I'm so touched by the story that you shared. Obviously, and that's how we do this, man. For fans to come on and just talk their minds. I don't censor you guys. Y'all can say however you want, whether you agree with me or not. Like, that's why we have a community, to hold each other accountable, to spark conversation, to spark debate. That's what it's all about, bro. Like, everybody having different opinions, respecting each other, and just having a cool conversation, just like we've had, man. Like, and like that's why I love this platform, bro.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, brother. I really do, man. And you just let me talk it out with you for a while right now. Like, you didn't cut me off.
Man.
You didn't.
Never.
I think me and you were just vibing, bro. Like, this was genuinely fun. I'm finna go back to just, lurking and staying. But I was just very touched and just wanted to let you know that, man. And I appreciate you. And like I said, bro, hopefully your career is the beam, bro, and it lights up, bro, because I think you deserve it, man.
I appreciate you, my dog. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. God bless you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. You take it easy. To y'all Kings fans, baby, playoffs.
We're here. We've arrived. We've arrived, man. That's my guy, Roberto, man. Appreciate you, brother. What a night. What a night, man. El Lobo. Oh, man, get them likes up, man. 102 likes. First time this season that we've reached over 100 likes on the live stream. I appreciate you guys. It's been a great time. 2 hours in, man. We had a ton of calls today. Obviously, the highlight of the night was Roberto calling in, sharing the story about his mom. And again, it truly touched me. And I'm just so appreciative of every single one of you guys who've supported the Cowboy Kingdom platform, the Basketball Zone platform for such a long time, man. Wow, we're here. The 16-year drought is officially over. God bless America. God bless the Kings. And God bless every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. And on behalf of the entire family, I thank you guys. Again, the DMs are always open. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.